Back. We were just talking back to school clothing. So now let's talk about gearing up for the school year. The latest in tech, tablets, alarm clocks, other cool products for fall with our PTL tech contributor, Dr. Frank Viggiano, to show us what is new. Dr. Frank, great to see you as always.
Good to be with you, Julie.
And you have so many cool things. Let's dive right in and tell us what you have, please.
The first thing is a video. It's Samsung's new notebook. So we're going to take a look at that. It's called the 9 Pen. And the benefit of the product is, today students are looking for multiple different things to do with a laptop. So in addition to the fact that it's a laptop, it's also a tablet. And what's really cool about it, it's only 2.2 pounds. See the pen? So that pen basically inserts at the bottom of the keyboard. You take it out. Now look, you can doodle. You can draw.
Oh, how neat.
Isn't that cool?
Very.
See, and it's very, very thin. Like I mentioned, 2.2 pounds. And the other benefit is too, with a pen you can sketch with it, you can doodle with it, you can do all sorts of different things. And what I love about it too, it has an IR-facing camera in the front. So if you're going to, a lot of people do that today with.
Oh, absolutely, sure, Skyping and whatnot. And what about the security feature with that, please, Dr. Frank?
Yes, it does have a security feature, and the fact that if you wanted to, basically it can read your. You can read your face, face recognition. Many of them have that, by the way. But what's interesting about the product is I love how light it is and how compact, but yet how powerful.
Yes, very good.
Samsung.
So what's next, please?
Okay, this is Bolt.
Okay.
Love Bolt. This is cool. You see how small this is, Julie? Look at this little guy. So basically what happens is a lot of people, they run out of space on their iPhone, tablet, right? And there's no way really to, what do you do at that point? Well, this video will show you what Bolt's all about. What's so cool is that look how small. So it's got a lightning connector on one end. You plug that into the bottom of your device, regardless whether tablet or phone, and now you can store up to 32,000 more photographs.
Really?
And up to 8 hours of video.
Oh, Dr. Frank, you're speaking my language now. This is great. Somebody with 6,000 photos on their iPhone. I need to buy the Bolt. How much is the Bolt?
Bolt starts at $59. You can see, look, I'm just going to show our audience. See how simple you plug it in? Right, and plugged into the tablet, right? And it recognizes it immediately. What's really cool is on the back side of Bolt is a USB connector, so you can take it now, you can put it into that Samsung laptop, and basically then upload all the photographs and so forth.
To the laptop.
Yeah, isn't that
Perfect.
Cool?
Very.
Right.
What do you have next?
All right, so to clean the computers, because a lot of times we get a lot of junk on them.
Yes.
Right? This is great. This is made by Metrovac. It's called the Data Vac Duster. What I love about the product, made in the USA, by the way, in New Jersey. And we have a short video that's going to show our audience basically. See, the problem is when you have regular canned air, Julie, it has fluorocarbons inside. So fluorocarbons are not kind to the environment. And a lot of people use them and so forth. But this takes air, just ambient air, and it filters it. There's a filter on the bottom of that can, as you can see, and look how easy it is. You basically just dust everything.
Boy, that's great.
Isn't
Just
that cool?
$100 for that.
Just $100,
okay, so you get a lot of
And by the way, see, that's what fluorocarbon looks like.
Ooh.
See, that's what goes in the environment.
Doesn't look too good, Dr. Frank.
No, it doesn't. And it's very powerful, too. Just turn on real quick to show you.
Scare your neighbors, dude.
Absolutely.
You did at the office, warn them.
I know.
Right.
Now, and so forth, people want to clean up a little bit, too. And they want something, maybe not so large and heavy to carry around.
Yes.
So this next product is by Karcher.
Okay.
And it's really cool. It is their electric broom. And again, we have a video. I love to show videos because we get so much information into our audience so they can see it. But watch this. Now, what's interesting, it has a lithium-ion battery, so you charge it, right? It picks up hair easily, but it's very small, very compact, fits under different, chairs, tables, and so forth. What I love about it. And what's interesting is, at only $79.99, very, very inexpensive.
Fantastic.
For what it does.
Great for a dorm room.
Oh yeah,
right,
yeah,
Dr.
exactly,
Frank?
right.
Perfect.
And what I've done here, Julie, just real quick to show you, this is how it turns on. You can see
Okay.
So, and then to empty it, look how simple.
Nice. I'm going to go clean under my desk in the newsroom with that thing. That's perfect.
I just shortened the handle here so we could show our audience.
That's fantastic.
Okay.
What's next?
All right, next is the DeLonghi Penguino air conditioner. Now, a lot of times in dorms, people have dorms where they move into apartments, there's not air conditioning, and they don't really want to buy a window unit. So the beauty of this product is totally compact. So you plug it in to the bedroom at night, cool the bedroom, then move it, let's say, to the office or study or whatever, and just to give you an idea of what it does. So it blows cold air out of the top, and you'll see a cutaway here in a second, but what it does, it brings the warm air in. It basically eliminates the humidity out of the back of the unit, cold air out. And what is also really cool about this, and this is what I like about the portability, it has basically a wireless remote control, but look, it also heats.
Oh, wow.
So it's 2 in 1.
Heats and cools.
Heats and cools.
Sold,
right.
Dr. Frank, sold.
Well, think about it.
Oh,
you know, in your apartment, different places, you have drafts, and you know. So this Pinguino, which is really made by DeLonghi, they call it Pinguino. I love the name.
Right.
But what's the benefit of it is that you've got 2 in 1.
You don't need an old
Right.
box fan
totally,
when you have
as I
something
mentioned,
like that. That is
and a wireless
deluxe.
remote, so you can turn it off and on, but it basically cycles by itself.
Wow,
Okay.
that's pretty fascinating. Okay.
All right. Next product. This is made by Monster. This is really cool. This is called the Roam. Very, very rugged, waterproof. Video is going to show exactly how this product is so versatile. But people are looking for something that has good, you know, good high fidelity, good sound, good capacity. So concerned about the waterproofing aspect of it, right? So you'll see here in a second that it is totally waterproof and submersible.
Oh, wow.
Which is really unique. A lot of times, so here he just throws it in the pool.
There it goes.
And it floats, which is really cool. Isn't that interesting?
That really is. And looking at that thing, Dr. Frank, I can't help but think it looks like an old boombox kind of used to look like.
Yeah.
The handle. Is it supposed to kind of
it does.
channel the boombox look?
It looks like boombox. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it's rugged. And you know, Julie, feel it. It's not that heavy, but yet the quality of the output.
Oh yeah, it's
is
not.
really
I
cool.
expected it to.
Right.
It looks a lot heavier than it is. This thing's pretty light,
And
actually.
a lot of times people want to know where to get these available at Sam's Club,
Right.
both in store and samsclub.com.
Ah, okay. Very good.
All right, so we're going to step over here to Pioneer. This is very cool. This is you know, a lot of people have cars and they do not want to get rid of the car, but they want navigation and they want to be able to have, so they want to have a product that does that. Pioneer has introduced this product, which is really cool. And this is, they're a new in-dash unit, which you simply replace. So she's talking to it now, so you can talk to it. So instead of having the, you know, the expense of saying, gee, I think, you know, I'd love to be upgraded, but not wanting to buy a new car, the benefit here is that Pioneer has an in-dash unit now that does everything that these new cars do.
That's incredible.
Right. So look at it. You talk to it. You tell it exactly what you wanted to do.
Voice activated.
Voice activation, exactly right. Navigation, etc. And what's unique is that people are looking for a solution. You know, I have an old car and I really don't want to get rid of it. It's great. Little sports car.
Get attached to our cars, right?
Absolutely.
And
you get that
so
right.
someone would just need to install that. That's the only thing. There might be expense you might have to consider.
Well, you need a qualified
not just
installer,
the-
and of course, like anything, you'd go to an authorized Pioneer dealer and have them take a look at your vehicle. They're going to give you an idea of what it's going to cost to install it.
Okay.
But you know, for starting at $700, you can't beat it.
Wonderful, Dr. Frank. How about these headphones?
Yeah,
Love to hear about these.
Yeah, these are cool. This is by Clear. This is great. This is called Flow. Here, I want you to.
Oh, okay.
And feel how soft that is. I want you to.
It does feel soft.
But what's interesting about the product, they're totally Bluetooth, totally wireless, right? But what I love about it, you have superb isolation, and the foam pads are really, really comfortable.
They
so
are.
and the quality. What's important? People are looking today for good high fidelity, and they don't want something so heavy that it, you know, it bears on your head.
Right.
But what Clear has
These
done,
are
they've come
comfy.
out with an amazing technology. And they have what's called an ironless driver. That means no iron inside. A lot of speakers have iron, and that takes away from the fidelity of the product.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Let's put those back.
And then this is really interesting. This is called UDock.
Yes.
I love this thing. This is such a great idea. So you take all of your devices, and the dock actually allows you to move those devices in different ways. And they have 30-pin, so many different connectors. But this will give you a good idea of look how simple this is. So everything is at your desk, and you want to charge it. You can do it on one dock instead of 15 different cables and charge.
Cords and
See?
right.
So you can see
The
now.
whole family can use
exactly.
the dock, Dr. Frank. Yeah.
Isn't that great, though?
That's wonderful.
So you can charge it in any position, and there are connectors for just about anything, every device. I'm talking whether it's Android or iOS, doesn't matter.
Wow.
Either one.
And what was the cost of that, please? Let's see. That's
They start at $90.
90.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and of course,
$90 for that.
you know, you can put them together. So if you had say even in an office, and you wanted to charge maybe 12, 14, 15 items,
Sure.
you just basically can dock them together.
Very good.
And here's all the cables. See, everything comes in the back end of it.
So you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sitting by the wall. Okay.
Exactly. And then
What else do you have?
All right, this is a Bluetooth clock radio. This is really fun. This is by iHome. You'll see it changing colors. You see that, how it's changing colors, etc. But it has really a smart button. And what I like about the smart button is you can basically push that, and it does a whole number of things, and it works with a lot of your smart devices in the home. So watch here. You'll see it changing color. Now he basically and it says, compatible with iHome smart plugs. But more importantly, what I love about it is that you can touch it and it'll bring Spotify up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it'll stream all of the different radio stations that you would want to hear. You see? And so he's talking to it now, And he's controlling it by voice by pressing the smart button, and he'll tell it lower the thermostat to 50 degrees, and it lowers it to 50 degrees. It's by iHome.
Alarm clock.
Yeah.
Travis. Wow.
Really good
Love
stuff.
that. That's neat. It's pretty to look at. Changing
Oh yeah,
colors.
absolutely, absolutely.
Anything else on the table
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
We can squeeze in
This
really
is,
quickly.
Yeah, this is by Anchor. See, this is really cool. It's a Bluetooth speaker, very small, and it's waterproof. The most important thing here is the fact that you can use it just about any. So if you wanted to take it in the bathroom, but it's portable. It's a really good sound to it, really good sound.
Great.
And that's the most important thing. And then
Can we
finally,
get to the coolers? Yeah, I think we have time.
You know, everybody's heard of Yeti. I'm sure it's very popular. What I love about the product and what's more important about it is they use stainless steel, kitchen grade stainless, which is 18.8. So 18 parts chromium and 8 parts nickel. You'll never find better stainless steel. But basically, the benefit of the product keeps things hot or cold all day long.
Wonderful. Dr. Frank Viggiano, you're the best. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much
Julia.
for all these. And if you'd like to see that list of all the products that Dr. Frank showed us today, we'll have them for you on our website, kdka.com/PTL. We've got the links up for you there.